Hello students, welcome to my channel Science No Problem. My name is Tish Kumar Sharma and I am teaching you science. So students, like our previous videos, this video is also going to be very informative and very important, useful video. So before we start our today's video, the only request to you is to please like, share and subscribe our channel to motivate and support me. So my dear students, let's take fast recapitulation of the work which we have done in our previous video. So my dear students, actually we were studying chemical properties of we were studying characteristics of chemical reactions. So we were studying change in temperature. So some chemical reactions are actually characterized by change in temperature. It means that in some chemical reaction, if there is change in temperature, so that reactions are also our chemical reactions. So in some reactions heat is produced, that is evolved, and in some reactions heat is absorbed or heat is required. So the reactions in which heat is produced or evolved, so that reactions are called exothermic reactions, and we have done these reactions already, and we have also done some examples under these reactions. For example, very famous and very fundamental basic reaction of reacting of metals with mineral acid is an example of exothermic reaction. So I have told you that this reaction is very basic and very fundamental reaction, that when metals react with mineral acids, so hydrogen gas is produced as well as heat is also produced. So this is an excellent example of what we say exothermic reaction. Then quick lime, when dissolved in water, so sorry, calcium hydroxide is formed and heat is also produced. So that is also very basic reaction of chemistry. So my dear students, that is also exothermic reaction, lime with water. And then we had actually studied all actually combustion reactions. Combustion reactions means in chemistry, we to burning we say combustion. So combustion is a word for burning. So combustion is also an example of exothermic reactions, and I have told you that burning or combustion is actually reaction with oxygen. So when fuel mainly contains carbon and hydrogen, so they react with oxygen. So then burning actually takes place. So burning is also combustion is also an example of exothermic reactions. So actually I had told you that for example, our LPG is fuel which we actually gas which we burn at our homes. So that contains mainly butane gas, and CNG or natural gas, so that we use in our vehicles. So this question is also asked in paper. Many times this question has been asked. So please remember this thing. So our today's topic is, and we had also actually studied very famous reaction which actually is asked in exams also. So that is respiration. So respiration is also an exothermic reaction actually, in which glucose reacts with actually oxygen to actually form what we say CO2, carbon dioxide, water and energy, which keeps us alive. So my dear students, we have done all these things. So our today's topic is actually endothermic reactions, in which again there is change in temperature, So what are endothermic reactions? So endothermic reactions are those reactions in which heat is absorbed or heat is required to carry out the reaction. Once again, the chemical reaction in which heat is absorbed or required. So that chemical reaction is called endothermic reaction. So let me write this. Topic is change in temperature. Change in temperature. So under this we are studying endothermic reactions. Endothermic reactions. Reactions. So endothermic reaction is that reaction in which heat is absorbed or required. My dear students, I hope that you all have actually pen and notebook with you to write the important points which I discuss in the class. So please note down the important points. So I'm repeating this. Endothermic reactions are those reactions in which heat is absorbed or heat is required. For example, we have a very actually fundamental reaction. This is also very basic reaction. Calcium carbonate plus heat gives us calcium oxide plus CO2. Calcium carbonate plus heat is equal to calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. So my dear students, this is actually endothermic reaction. So now the question is how we identify an endothermic reaction just by seeing that. So to identify endothermic reaction, you see the heat. If heat is written on reactant side, then that reaction is endothermic. And I had told you also that if heat is written on in product side, then that reaction is exothermic reaction. So it is very easy to actually identify a given reaction, whether the given reaction is endothermic or exothermic. So just see the heat. Where is heat? Heat is in reactant side or it is in product side. So if heat is in reactant side, then that means that the given reaction is endothermic reaction. So let's take another example. Iron sulfate plus heat is equal to iron plus sulfur dioxide plus sulfur trioxide. Now one more thing here. These reactions are also called decomposition reactions. So my dear students, we will study decomposition reactions also. Our actually the next topic is going to be that. So actually let me tell you, when we have one reactant and two or more products, two or more substances in our products, then that reactions are actually decomposition reactions. So this is one reactant, three products, one reactant, two products. So these are actually my dear students decomposition reactions. So this thing should be also clear to you. Then a very important endothermic reaction which we are going to study is photosynthesis. So my dear students, photosynthesis is also an endothermic reaction. So actually what happens in photosynthesis? In photosynthesis actually uh, carbon dioxide gas which is present in our atmosphere, so that combines with sorry, carbon dioxide, yes, carbon dioxide combines with water in the presence of sunlight to give uh, oxygen plus glucose. Oxygen plus glucose. Once again, I am repeating. In photosynthesis, uh, carbon dioxide combines with water in presence of sunlight to give oxygen and glucose. So this is actually a photosynthesis. Actually, this is photosynthesis is a process by which plants make food for themselves. So photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is also an example of actually endothermic reactions. Carbon dioxide present in atmosphere reacts with water in presence of sunlight to give us glucose C6H12O6. My dear students, please remember these formulas, and I have told you the technique to remember or learn this formula, that is repeatedly, by writing repeatedly 10 times, 20 times, as many times as you can. So plus oxygen. So please remember this reaction also. This is also very important reaction, and all good students of chemistry actually know this reaction. So if you have not actually learned this reaction, then please learn this reaction. Write the same equation 20 times, 30 times, and you will see that that gets actually learned to you. So now here you can write here plus sunlight, you can write. So sunlight is actually here heat. In place of heat, we can also write this is heat is also energy and sunlight is also energy. So similarly, electricity is also energy. For example, uh, H2O plus electricity, electric energy, it gives us hydrogen plus oxygen. So this is also an example of endothermic reaction, because heat is energy is required here. Energy may be in any form. It may be in the form of light, it may be in the form of electricity, or it may be in the form of heat. So all are actually uh, endothermic reactions, and I have told you to how to actually identify an endothermic reaction. That is, if heat or energy, any form of energy is actually written in actually reactant side, so that particular reaction will be an endothermic reaction. This is also a decomposition reaction. So my dear students, let me give you one question also. Question is, why is photosynthesis considered as endothermic reaction? Why is photosynthesis considered as endothermic reaction? And so this is question to you. Uh, so my dear students, I think that you must know the answer of this question. uh, if you understood the topic, then you must be able to actually answer this question. So my dear student, this is all for today. So thank you very much for watching my video. And if you like my video, then please share and subscribe my channel. So that's all for today. Keep learning, keep growing. Good luck.